Alex Cardinale Entertainment, all day click, dive deep. Color on the screen runs free. Tropical fins, bright reef. Whole ocean.
I'm Alex Cardinale, and I personally would like to welcome you to this presentation of the Alex Cardinale Entertainment YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this special live stream right here on A.C.E.
Every Saturday we do our thing. Alex Cardinale Entertainment. Hit subscribe and stay a minute. If you're laughing or you're on the edge, we got it all. You're watching A.C.E. Easter, oh Easter, let's make some noise. Family and friends, smiles and joys. Everybody gonna hop to the beat. If it goes well, hopefully a treat. Egg hunt, smiles on kids' faces, hunting.
Hopping through the field so bright, Easter bunny comes tonight with a basket full of eggs, colors shining bright like dregs, children smiling everywhere, joyful out.
Happy Easter, everyone! Welcome to the 2026 Easter Bash, hosted by me, Easter Bunny Alex Cardinale. Thank you for joining me to kick off your Easter weekend. We're going to celebrate Easter in style with a special live stream coming your way. Chef Alex Cardinale is joining me tonight, and he has some Easter dinner tips for you. Detective Alex Cardinale will be here, and he's going to discuss infamous Easter crimes. And Aqua Alex Cardinale will be here to talk about treats you can give your fish. And in our main event, you'll learn about fish that represent Easter. And you're going to get an update on Aqua Alex's personal pond. On top of that, you'll learn about the true meaning of Christmas, how bunnies are associated with Easter, and a whole lot more. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and kick off the 2026 Easter Bash. And we're going to kick it off with a fun poll. You, my viewers, can vote for your favorite Easter candy. You see the poll up there? The poll says, what is your favorite Easter candy? Let me know your favorite Easter candy by typing 1, 2, 3, or 4 in chat. So your options for your favorite Easter candy include Reese's Eggs, Twix, Kit Kat, etc., Peeps, Chocolate Bunnies, or Cadbury Eggs. So make sure to vote for your favorite candy. Just post 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. And at the end of the show, we'll discuss everyone's favorite candy, mine included. I'll tell you though, I love all 4 of the options on the screen. But I can't wait to reveal my favorite Easter candy and your favorite as well at the end of the show. All right, let's get to our first topic tonight, and perhaps our first topic is the most important of this show. It's the reason we are celebrating Easter. Let's find out about the true meaning of Easter. What is the true meaning of Easter? Well, Easter is a holiday celebrated by millions around the world, and it holds significant meaning both religiously and culturally. While it is most commonly associated with Christianity, Easter also has historical roots that predate the religion itself. Understanding the true meaning of Easter involves exploring its religious significance, historical origins, and cultural traditions. Religious significance. For Christians, Easter is the most pivotal and sacred holiday of the year. It commemorates the resurrection of Jesus Christ, which is the cornerstone of the Christian faith. According to the New Testament of the Bible, Jesus was crucified on Good Friday and rose from the dead on the third day, which is celebrated as Easter Sunday. This event signifies victory over sin and death, offering redemption and hope of eternal life to believers. The resurrection of Jesus is seen as the fulfillment of the prophecies of the Old Testament and a demonstration of God's power and love. Easter marks the end of Lent, a 40-day period of fasting, prayer, and penance, symbolizing a time of reflection and renewal for Christians. Historical origins. Easter's historical roots can be traced back to ancient pagan festivals that celebrated the arrival of spring. These festivals were dedicated to various deities associated with fertility and renewal, such as the Saxon goddess A.C.E, from whom the name Easter is derived. Over time, as Christianity spread across Europe, these pagan traditions were incorporated into the Christian celebration of Easter. The timing of Easter is determined by the lunar calendar, which is why it's a movable feast. One year it is in March, late March, and the next year it is in April, either mid-April, early April, or late April. It falls on the first Sunday after the full moon, following the vernal equinox, typically between March 22nd and April 25th. Cultural traditions. Easter is rich with cultural traditions that vary around the world. Many of these traditions have evolved from a blend of religious and pagan customs. Here are some common Easter traditions. Easter eggs. Eggs are an ancient symbol of new life and have been associated with pagan spring festivals. In Christian tradition, they symbolize the empty tomb of Jesus. Decorating eggs and organizing egg hunts are popular activities during Easter. Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny is a folklore figure said to bring Easter eggs to children. It is believed to have originated from German immigrants in America, where the hare was a symbol of fertility and rebirth. Easter parades and bonnet festivals. In many cultures, people participate in Easter parades and wear special Easter bonnets, which are often adorned with flowers and ribbons to celebrate the holiday. Special meals. Many families gather for a festive meal on Easter Sunday, often featuring dishes such as ham, lamb, or fish, along with a variety of seasonal vegetables and desserts. Conclusion. The true meaning of Easter encompasses both its religious significance and its rich cultural heritage. For Christians, it is a time to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ and the promise of eternal life. For others, it is a symbol and celebration of spring, renewal, and new beginnings. Regardless of one's belief, Easter serves as a reminder of hope, joy, and the enduring spirit of renewal. Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you all have a awesome Easter. Let's check out some of the live comments. I want to give my friend Jeff a shout out. Jeff is in the house, and Jeff says, Alex, I just got a black dragon. I'm going to start a new channel, and I'll be sure to subscribe to let you know how its life goes. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Congratulations on your new black dragon pet. That is awesome, and I can't wait to see your new YouTube channel. Make sure to share the link with me so I can subscribe. And Jeff also says, thank you for giving me the confidence over the years to be able to own an animal like this. You're very welcome. I'm glad to see you have an animal that you really love. Happy Easter, Jeff, and thank you for tuning in like always. All right, let's move on to our next topic. We now learned about the true meaning of Easter, but now some of you might be wondering, how do rabbits fit in with the Easter theme? How did rabbits become associated with Easter? Well, let's find out right now. Here's the story about rabbits and Easter, or bunnies and Easter. Well, the incorporation of bunnies into Easter traditions is a fascinating blend of history, mythology, and cultural evolution. The iconic symbol of Easter has its roots in ancient traditions and has evolved over time to become a cherished part of the holiday. Pagan roots and symbolism. The rabbit or hare has long been a symbol of fertility and rebirth due to its prolific breeding. Ever hear the saying, breed like rabbits? These associations can be traced back to ancient pagan festivals celebrating spring and renewal. One such festival is that of A.C.E, the Anglo-Saxon goddess of spring and fertility, whose animal symbol was the hare. The celebration of A.C.E was closely aligned with the spring equinox, a time of renewal and new beginnings. As Christianity spread, many pagan traditions were absorbed and reinterpreted. The celebration of Easter, which commemorates the resurrection of Jesus Christ, coincides with the time of year when these ancient spring festivals occurred. The themes of rebirth and renewal in both the Christian and pagan celebrations allowed for a seamless blending of traditions. The concept of the Easter Bunny as part of the holiday festivities is believed to have been brought to America by German immigrants in the 1700s. In Germany, the tradition of the Osterhase or Osterhase, an egg-laying hare, was well established. Children would make nests for the hare to lay its colored eggs, which is a practice that eventually led to the modern Easter egg hunt. Symbolism and cultural impact. Today, the Easter Bunny is a beloved symbol of Easter, representing joy, renewal, and the arrival of spring. The character of the Easter Bunny, along with the tradition of Easter egg hunts, adds a playful and engaging element to the celebration, especially for children. This integration of various cultural elements reflects the dynamic nature of holiday traditions, evolving with society while retaining a connection to their historical origins. And that is the association that bunnies have with Easter. All right, so Jeff says, do you have a link so I can come on and ask you some questions? Absolutely. Let me post that link for you in the chat. Let me see if I can do it through my studio. Copy. Perfect. Let's see. How do I paste it here? Let's see. There we go. Perfect. All right. Just posted it in the comments for you. You can come up here and chat with me if you like. So that was our awesome speech on how rabbits have become associated with Easter. All right, so again, to get you guys involved in the show, I am asking you, what is your favorite Easter candy? Let me know your answer by posting the option in the chat. You see the poll there? Reese's, eggs, Twix, Kit Kat, etc., Peeps, chocolate bunnies, or Cadbury eggs. So whatever one you want to pick, you'll post in the comments. So one, you will choose Reese's eggs, Twix, or Kit Kat, etc. Two for Peeps, three for chocolate bunnies, or four for Cadbury eggs. Go ahead and vote for your favorite candy in the chat. All right, moving along, we're going to talk about some fun Easter activities that you can do this weekend. But first, we're going to welcome my friend Jeff to the show, and then we will talk about Easter activities. Let's see here. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
I'm good. How about you, buddy?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, so sorry that I'm not like maybe next time I'll be on the video, but I just got off work, 18-hour shift cooking on the line, so I'm kind of not in the mood to be on video,
No problem. I'm happy to have you here.
but my question for you is well, first of all, happy Easter to everybody, like the live stream is, and can I ask you fish questions on here? Is this not the live stream for that?
You can ask me questions. Go ahead. No problem.
So my question for you is I've been seeing a lot of things on YouTube, like when me and you were on the aquatic wetline, we were giving wholesome info to people that would teach them the fundamentals of keeping South American cichlids and other tropical fish, keeping them healthy, right?
Yes.
And like there's a lot of like in the newer age, because I'm gonna put me and you in the OG section, because we were in the fish tank community when it was King of DIY, Mad Cypress, all the guys that are big now. Me and you were friends with them when it first started.
That's true.
And the issue that I'm seeing with the fish hobby now is that people are more into having quantity and being pet tubers over quality of life for their fish and their animals. It's and what I'm saying is that's meaning aquatics, reptiles, mammals like ferrets, everything. I think that the generation this day is focusing more on the wow factor and trying to get views by having so many animals that they're not properly caring for or giving out correct information to the people trying to learn and be a part of the hobby, that they're just trying to make a million views and not necessarily give out the information that needs to be given to the new generation of aquatic and reptile keepers. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I agree 100% with you. I think it's very unfortunate that there are some people like that in the aquarium hobby. I have seen a lot of channels like that where they're all about showing off their new fish, new pets, but very rarely do they post informal videos. It's all about showing off what they have in their collection. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but people want to watch fish videos and reptile videos for information also. So luckily, there still are some good channels out there that do give information and stuff, but it's really unfortunate that that has happened. I
That's
agree
what I
with
mean.
you.
Like people like you give out information for the new generation coming into the hobby, which benefits the hobby a hundredfold. And then you got these people that just randomly rescue and buy as many animals as they can for a discount price, and then they throw a video up saying we're a animal rescuer situation, which they're not. They're buying these animals, they're not properly taking care of them, they're not feeding them. Like it just irks me that, like, me and you did a lot of episodes of Aquatic Wetline together, giving information on, and I'm just using for example South American cichlids. Me and you did so many shows on South American cichlids.
Yes, I remember they were awesome.
And you got people now that buy go they go to Petco, they buy three Oscars, and they throw them in a 20-gallon. That is not teaching people how to properly enter the hobby. Like, I understand that if you buy three baby Oscars and you have a 20-gallon and you're using it for a grow out for a month, that's fine. But you need to realize the end picture of owning an Oscar, a Parachromis Dovi, any of the Mineas Shumbakis, any of the Silver Dollars, Chocolate Severums, Jack Dempsey's, any of the big South American cichlids, you need to realize that you can start them in a 20-gallon, but you're going to need to bare minimum in them in a 125. That's the bare, in my opinion, a 125-gallon is the bare minimum that you
I agree.
can
I agree
literally
with
keep,
you.
that you can keep those fish in. And it just, I'm so tired of seeing people on YouTube have Severums, Pacus, Piranhas, Oscars, Dovis, even parrot cichlids, the hybrids, the it's just everything. I mean, if you're going to plan on having a 40-gallon breeder the rest of your life, don't get an Oscar, don't get a Dovi, don't get a Piranha, don't get a Pacu, don't get a red tail, don't get a tiger shovel nose, don't get a knife fish, don't get any of that stuff. If you're planning on a 40-gallon breeder, get some fucking crebensis or something. Sorry for my language, man.
It's okay.
Get some crebensis, get some angelfish, get some guppies, some mollies, some cardinal tetras, get something. But the one thing that is really bothering me with the hobby today is people trying to grow out Oscars and like Severums and Dovi. Like, I have a Parachromis Dovi, which I can actually, right now, I'm going to use this. I'll get off here in a second. I'm sorry. Am I taking up too much
No,
time?
you're fine. No problem. I appreciate
So,
you.
when I started the hobby, I met Alex. I had two Oscars. I had a 125-gallon aquarium, which was perfect. And then from doing the shows on Aquatic Wetline until now, I have six Oscars, two in, I have three 125s, two in each. So I have three 125s, two Oscars each, which is perfect home for them. I have a common pleco in each one. So the 125s, I have two plecos each, and I have three common plecos. And then I have three 150s. I have a Parachromis Dovi and one 150. I have a Tiger Shovel Nose and another 150. And then I have a Ghost Knife and another 150. And then I have 55s. I have Angels. I have one breeding pair in one. I have another breeding pair in another. I have another breeding pair in another. So I have three 55s. And then I have a, sorry for my dog. And then
Okay.
I have about one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I have 13 beta tanks right now with everything from aliens to neons. And I have scorpions. I have about 30 ball pythons. I have black dragons. I have savannah monitors. I have a red tegu. I have a two. I have a Dorito and Cheeto, two sulcata tortoises, and
Nice.
then I have some Russian tortoises. And the moral of my story, and then I'm going to get off here and let somebody else join, is if I didn't do aquatic wetline with Alex years ago when I did it, I guarantee you I wouldn't have the collection that I have today. And I just want to give you a big thank you because I wouldn't have the courage to do it like I do now. And even though I don't do YouTube videos at the moment because I'm so busy with work, I'm starting that new channel I told you about, and it's going to be big. But I just wanted to give you a big thank you for the courage to do it, because if I didn't do aquatic wetline with you when I did, I don't think I'd be where I'm at.
You're very welcome. I enjoyed working with you. It was always a blast and a pleasure. I'm glad to hear you have a huge collection. That's awesome. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, I have a huge. I'll tell you what, it's a pain in the ass to be honest with you.
I can imagine, but it's worth it though.
Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is. But it's like I have another 8 hour job before I go to work. And that's another thing, my work too. I'm a chef now. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I
Like
can.
I
You
learned from you. No, that's the thing though. I learned from you. And now I'm an actual head chef.
That's awesome. I'm extremely proud of you for that.
And that's another thing. It's like we lost contact for a while just because I was so busy, but I'm so glad that we could finally make contact again a year ago.
That's true. That's what I love about my YouTube. I make some great friends.
Yeah, well, we've always been friends. We might have lost contact, but friendships last forever. Unless you're William T, then it just diminishes into abyss.
That was a good one. I like that.
I don't. I'll let you get back to your show. I don't know how to hang up. How do you hang up on this thing?
I can do it for you. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Happy Easter.
You too. Bye.
That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. So it's not every day that we have someone calling into the show. That was amazing. All right, so let's move on to our next subject. And now we're going to talk about fun Easter activities that you can do today, tomorrow, or Sunday on Easter itself. Easter activities. So here are some fun activities that you can do. So, active games and competitions, creative egg hunts, move beyond the traditional hunt with a reverse hunt where kids hide eggs for adults, or a glow in the dark hunt using plastic eggs with a LED tea lights inside, which is very, very cool. Egg and spoon relay, a classic race where participants balance a hard boiled or plastic egg on a spoon while racing to a finish line. Bunny hop tag, a holiday twist on tag where every player must hop like a bunny to move. If you stop hopping, you're it. Here's a really fun Easter game that I just recently learned about. It is called Peeps Tic Tac Toe. Use yellow and pink marshmallow peeps as game pieces for a sweet and edible version of this classic game. Creative crafts and baking. You can do natural egg dyeing. Use kitchen staples like turmeric for yellow, beets for pink, or blueberries for blue to create unique chemical free dye for your eggs. Easter egg trees. Adorn a tabletop tree or outdoor branch with pastel ornaments, garlands, and decorated eggs. Baking traditions. Make Easter themed treats like bunny shaped pancakes, hot cross buns, or chocolate nest made from coconut flakes and chocolate chips. Or you can make some delicious Italian cookies. Educational and spiritual activities. Resurrection eggs. Use 12 numbered eggs, each containing an object that represents a different part of the Easter story, which is great if you have kids because then you can teach kids the true meaning of Easter. Jelly bean science. Conduct experiments to see how quickly different liquids, like water or vinegar, dissolve the sugar coating of jelly beans. And of course, you can read some Easter stories as well. And those are some awesome Easter activities you can do this weekend. And of course, tomorrow on Easter Saturday, we'll dive deeper into some more Easter activities that you can definitely participate in. All right. Let's see. Why is this not coming off here? 1 second. Sorry, we're having some technical issues here. Oh, wait a minute. All right, there we go. Hopefully it's working now. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. All right, we're back now. Sorry about the tech issues. That's what happens with live YouTube. Yes, I definitely agree 100% with you, Jeff. We should do a South American cichlid live stream Monday. Each talk our top 5. We can definitely do that. I'll reach out to you and we can make that happen. All right. Well, speaking of Easter candy, let's go ahead and talk about some of the new Easter candy for this year. You might have already noticed some of these candies at the store. For Easter 2026, the biggest trend in candy is remixing familiar favorites through bold new flavor mashups and viral food trends. With classics like Reese's Eggs and Cadbury Mini Eggs remain the most popular, brands have introduced several unique collaborations and premium options to refresh their seasonal lineups. Lindt has Dubai-style chocolate eggs. One of the most talked about premium releases, these milk chocolate eggs are inspired by viral TikTok trends. They feature a filling of pistachio cream, crunchy K-Diff, and almond brittle. Peeps collaborations. Peeps has expanded its flavor profile with 3 notable new partnerships. Pop-Tart Frosted Strawberry Chicks, which are marshmallow chicks flavored like the classic toaster pastry. Sunny D Marshmallow Chicks, a tangy citrus flavored collaboration available exclusively at Target. Chili Lime Mango Chicks, which are a spicy, sweet and spicy option found exclusively at Kroger. Oreo cookies and cream filled bunny. That one sounds good. It is ranked as the most unique new item in shopper surveys. This is a hollow chocolate bunny filled with Oreo cookie pieces and cream. And then there is Trolley Sour Bright Garden Dwellers, new gummy shapes for the spring season, featuring garden creatures like snails, ladybugs, and worms, and fruit flavors like blue raspberry and cherry. There's also Kit Kat Cookie Dough, a new flavor extension across multiple Kit Kat formats, including their bunny-shaped wafers. So this Easter, you might notice some price increases. You may notice higher prices this year. Chocolate prices have seen significant surges, with some items costing up to 67% more than they did 6 years ago in 2020 due to rising cocoa cost. You might also see shrinkflation. Some brands have reduced package sizes while maintaining previous price points to offset manufacturing cost. And that is some of the awesome new Easter candy that you will be seeing on shelf. I agree with Jeff. Candy is definitely dangerous for me as well. It's my kryptonite. I love eating candy. I definitely agree with you on that. Well, coming up next, Detective Alex Cardinale will be here, and he's going to talk about some of the most infamous Easter crimes to happen on or around Easter. But first, I want to invite you to my flagship program, Saturday with Alex Cardinale. And over the next few weeks, we've got some awesome episodes coming your way. Tomorrow, we have Easter Saturday with Alex Cardinale, which will be Easter themed. And then a week from tomorrow, we have our 200th episode of Saturday with Alex Cardinale and more.
Easter, oh Easter, let's make some noise. Family and friends, smiles and joys. Everybody gonna hop to the beat. If it goes well, hopefully a treat. Egg smiles on kids' faces, hunting.
Are you ready for Easter? Well, you will be on the next Saturday with Alex Cardinale. It's Easter Saturday, and it's live Saturday, April 4th, 2026, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. It's an Easter-themed Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Get fun facts on Easter. Learn about new Easter candy and fun activities to do on Easter weekend. There is a double animal of the world focusing on 2 animals related to Easter. Learn about Rex rabbits and chicks. Aqua Alex's featured fish will be the convict cichlid and sailfin molly. There will be a Seagrass Farms featured fish. There will be a Blackwater Creek Koi Farms featured koi. And there's going to be 3 rounds of 2 Truth and a Lie on Easter. Easter Peeps and Cadbury 2 Truth and a Lie. Plus, the WrestleMania Rewind will be WrestleMania 34. Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Plus WTF moments, LMAO moments, and more. Live this Saturday, April 4th. 10 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Easter Saturday with Alex Cardinale.
Celebrate 200 episodes of Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Join us for a monumental milestone as Saturday with Alex Cardinale proudly reaches its 200th episode. Alex Cardinale will host the 200th episode on date, Saturday, April 11th, 2026. Time, special start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Where, YouTube channel Alex Cardinale Entertainment. What's happening? The return of Karens, for one night only. Witness the outrageous antics of Karens as they go crazy. Chef Alex recipe demos. Discover what culinary delights Chef Alex will cook and bake up in this special segment. Aqua Alex Pond Update. Get the latest updates from Aqua Alex's Pond World. New fish unveiling. Watch Aqua Alex introduce new fish to the family. Mystery special guest. Stay tuned to find out who might make a surprise appearance. And of course, enjoy everything you love about Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Don't miss this epic celebration. Subscribe to Alex Cardinale Entertainment on YouTube and set your reminders now. April 11th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. See you there.
All right, welcome back to Easter Bash, hosted by me, Easter Bunny Alex Cardinale. Let's go ahead and welcome Detective Alex Cardinale, as Detective Alex Cardinale will talk to us about some infamous Easter crimes. Now, Easter weekend has been the backdrop for some of history's most chilling and high-profile crimes, ranging from domestic massacres to the world's most famous unsolved art heist. The Easter Sunday Massacre from 1975, one of the deadliest family murders in United States history, occurred on Easter Sunday, March 30th, 1975, in Hamilton, Ohio. James Rupert, an unemployed 41-year-old, shot and killed 11 members of his own family in his mother's house. The victims, his mother, his older brother, his sister-in-law, and all 8 of their children, ages 4 to 17 years old. The motive: Rupert harbored deep resentment towards his more successful brother and felt pressured by his mother's threats to evict him. After a 5-minute killing spree, he waited 3 hours before calling the police to report a shooting. He was eventually convicted and died in prison in 2022. The Gardner Museum heist from 1990. In the early hours of March 18th, 1990, following St. Patrick's Day and leading into the Easter season, two thieves pulled off the largest art heist in history at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston. The crime: disguised as police officers, the thieves entered the museum, handcuffed the guards, and spent 81 minutes stealing 13 masterpieces. The stolen artworks by Rembrandt, including his Only Seascape, The Storm on the Sea of Galilee, Vermeer, and Dugas, valued at over $500 million. Well, art is expensive. The mystery: despite a $10 million reward and countless theories involving the Italian mob, the frames remain empty to this day. The Easter Killer, Roddy Giordano murders, 1937. On Easter Sunday, 1937, New York City was rocked by the triple murder of popular artist model Veronica Ronnie Giordano, her mother Mary, and their lodger Frank Burns. The perpetrator, Robert Irwin, a former mental patient and sculptor who was infatuated with Veronica's sister. Investigators eventually linked Irwin to the scene after finding his name in Veronica's diary and a distinctive bar of soap used at the scene. The murder of Sister Margaret Ann Paul, 1980. On the morning of Holy Saturday, April 5th, 1980, 71-year-old Sister Margaret Ann Paul was brutally murdered in the chapel of Mercy Hospital in Toledo, Ohio. She had been strangled and stabbed 31 times in a pattern that mirrored a cross. Wow, that's sick. The case went cold for over 20 years until a Roman Catholic priest, Gerald Robinson, was arrested and convicted in 2004 after new forensic techniques matched a letter opener in his possession to the wounds. Unusual Easter hijacks. Not all Easter crimes are violent. Some are simply bizarre. Peeps and marijuana. In 2025, a man in Lufkin, Texas, was arrested for hiding marijuana inside plastic Easter eggs and distributing them at local parks. Church meat theft. In 2014, two men were caught on camera stealing $2,000 worth of meat from a Dallas church on Easter Sunday. I'm Detective Alex Cardinale, and I thank you for joining me for listening to some Easter crimes. Happy Easter, everybody. All right, now we welcome Chef Alex to the show, and Chef Alex is now going to give you some Easter dinner tips. So here are some Easter dinner tips to make Easter dinner on Sunday easy for you. Now, planning a Easter dinner can be a joyous occasion filled with delicious food and cherished traditions. To help you create a memorable and stress-free celebration, here are some tips to consider. Plan your menu. Choose a main dish. Traditional choices often include roast lamb, ham, or turkey. Consider your guests' dietary preferences and choose a main course that caters to everyone. Select side dishes. Complement your main dish with a variety of sides. Popular choices are roasted vegetables, scalloped potatoes, green beans, and fresh salads. Include vegetarian options. Ensure there are vegetarian dishes available, such as a hearty vegetable lasagna or a colorful green salad. Dessert delights. Easter desserts often highlight the season's flavors. Consider a carrot cake, lemon tart, or traditional hot cross buns. Set the scene. Table setting. Use pastel colors and spring-themed decor to create a festive atmosphere. Fresh flowers or an Easter-themed centerpiece can add a lovely touch. Personalized place cards can make your guests feel special and help them find their seats easily. Decide whether you want a sit-down meal or a buffet-style setting. The latter can be more relaxed and allow guests to mingle. Preparation tips. Make a timeline. Plan your cooking schedule in advance. Start with dishes that can be prepared ahead of time, like desserts or cold salads. Grocery shopping. Create a comprehensive shopping list to ensure you have all necessary ingredients. Don't forget to check your pantry for staples you may already have. Delegate tasks. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Assign tasks to family members or friends, such as setting the table or preparing a side dish. And of course, your entertainment and activities can be an Easter egg hunt, and gaming activities can include charades, trivia, or an Easter themed craft. And you can also listen to some awesome music as well. Final touches. Welcoming drinks. Greet guests with a refreshing welcome drink, such as a fruit punch or a spring-inspired cocktail. Thank you notes. Consider giving small tokens of appreciation, like homemade cookies or a potted plant, as a thank you for attending. By following these tips, you can ensure that your Easter dinner is a delightful and memorable event for all your guests. Enjoy the celebration in the company of your loved ones. And thank you, Chef Alex, for those delicious Easter dinner tips. I hope you guys all have an amazing Easter dinner on Sunday. Whether you cook or you go out to eat, I hope you have a great Easter Sunday dinner. All right, viewers, what is your favorite candy? Let me know by posting the option in the chat. So type 1 if your favorite candy is Reese's Eggs, Twix, Kit Kat, etc. 2 for Peeps, 3 for Chocolate Bunnies, and 4 for Cadbury Eggs. Because coming up in a few minutes, I'm going to talk about my favorite candy, and I'll reveal your favorite candy as well. All right, now we welcome Aqua Alex to the show. And Aqua Alex is first going to give an update on his beautiful pond. You know, last Easter, I just got hired at a fish store, which was like a dream come true for me. So that was awesome. This year, another dream come true. I finally have a koi pond. And here is my pond update for this Easter. It's time for a Aqua Alex Pond update here on the Easter 2026 bash. And I've got kind of a unfortunate update. We had a small tragedy in our koi pond this past week. I accidentally put a little bit too much API algae fix in our pond, and it caused oxygen loss, and I lost the majority of my koi. Out of my 10 koi, I lost about 5 or 6, and I am left with 3 koi. But at least I was able to save my favorite koi, the Showa koi, and my giant Jinrin Kuhaku. And I've got some amazing koi coming in this week. So on our 200th episode of Saturday, next Saturday, you'll see some more amazing koi, including my dream koi, on the 200th episode of Saturday with Alex Cardinale. You also are seeing some new fish that I went and got today, which you'll see me show off on the 200th episode of Saturday with Alex Cardinale a week from tomorrow. But Now everything is good because I added a new UV sterilizer. So it's going to make this water look clear from all this algae. I've got 3 awesome koi left and some new awesome fish in here. So there's a lot of amazing activity in this pond, and I can't wait to get the bigger pond and show you guys as well. All right, and now let's talk about some treats that you can give your fish this Easter season. So, there are some amazing treats that you can give your fish on Easter or any day of the year, really. So, usually people feed their fish pellets, flakes, and stuff like that. Occasional treats for fish are great as well. So, some treats that you can give your fish include things like frozen food. Hikari has some excellent frozen bloodworms. They also have brine shrimp. They have mysis shrimp. They've got spirulina brine shrimp, which is great for herbivorous and omnivorous fish. It basically is brine shrimp that have been mixed with spirulina algae. But for all my naturalists out there, there are some natural foods that are great for fish as well. So things like raw market shrimp and tilapia for your predatory fish and your carnivorous fish are perfect. And then for your herbivorous fish, pieces of cucumber, spinach, lettuce, and fruits are great treats. So those are some awesome treats that you can absolutely 100% give your fish and they will love it. As far as feeding live, I definitely do not recommend feeding feeder goldfish because they have a enzyme in them that is deadly and they also have no nutritional value. So definitely do not feed feeder goldfish to any fish because in cichlids like Oscars, it can cause hole in the head and it can carry parasites and diseases. So if you want to feed live, try to feed guppies, convict fry, or other small fish. But earthworms, ideally, are the best live food source or treats for your fish. So those are some awesome treats that you can give your fish. Frozen food from Akari, raw market shrimp, tilapia, earthworms, or crickets, things like that. Those are awesome treats that your fish are going to love and enjoy. Karen says, barley straw in a mesh bag or barley straw extract is a natural allergy killer. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I'm going to make sure to get barley straw extract so that I have that on hand next time I have a bad outbreak. But hopefully not for a while because now I do have a new UV sterilizer. Something happened to my old UV sterilizer, the UV sterilizer I had before. All of a sudden, like the plug to where you monitor the plug where the UV sterilizer thing is, it exploded, like the chip fell out and everything. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe the sunlight damaged it or left it on too long. I don't know. But at least now I have a new UV sterilizer. Lightning McQueen, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a great day. All right, so it's now time to answer our poll. What is your favorite candy? We had a viewer earlier say that her favorite candy was Cadbury eggs, but she prefers hot cross buns. Those are awesome. What is my favorite Easter candy? Well, for me, it's number one. I like Reese's eggs, Twix, Kit Kat, Snickers, etc. So those are my favorite candy. I do like Peeps, but they're kind of sugary and sweet, so I try to avoid them. I do like chocolate bunnies, and I do love Cadbury eggs, but my favorite chocolate is Reese's and Twix, so I personally am going with number 1. And now it is our final topic. It is our main event. Let's learn about some fish that represent Easter, some aquarium fish that represent Easter. So Easter-themed fish are typically those that sport pastel spring colors, share names with Easter treats, or exhibit unique egg-related behaviors. So here are some Easter-themed fish. Chocolate cichlid, a fitting choice for any Easter theme. These cichlids are known for their rich brown coloration and mild temperament compared to other large South American cichlids. Honey gouramis. These fish offer a soft, peeps-like yellow that brings a warm springtime glow to community aquariums. Chocolate gouramis, a more delicate species with beautiful deep brown and white banding, perfect for a sophisticated dark chocolate aesthetic. Pastel and Easter egg colors. Bolivian rams. These cichlids feature a beautiful palette of pastel yellows, soft reds, and iridescent blues, making them look like a hand-painted Easter egg. Pink kissing gourami. Their iconic light pink color fits perfectly with the youthfulness and purity associated with spring decor. Lavender tang, which is a saltwater fish. For saltwater hobbyists, this tang displays soft lavender hues on its lower fins and sunny yellow on the top. Albino Corydorus. Their pearly white bodies and pinkish tint make them look like the little tending spirits for an Easter-themed substrate. The living Easter egg killifish. Adult killifish are often called the ultimate Easter fish because their life cycle revolves entirely around eggs that can survive in dry soil for months. They're also some of the most vibrantly colored jewels in the hobby, resembling intricately decorated eggs. Unique Easter additions, bunny-like behavior. Blenny species like the lawnmower blenny or rabbitfish like the fox-faced low have faces and grazing habits that many hobbyists compare to rabbits. And finally, egg protectors. If you want to witness the Easter story of life, angelfish or discus are famous for their devoted care of their eggs, often cleaning and fanning them until they hatch. And those are Easter-themed fish that represent Easter. And what an amazing episode of Easter Bash this has been this year. I had a great time celebrating Easter with all of you. Don't forget, tomorrow night, it's Easter Saturday with Alex Cardinale, an Easter-themed Saturday, and it airs tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Join me tomorrow for an Easter-themed Saturday with amazing Easter facts, Easter candy discussion, and 3 rounds of Easter to Truth and a Lie. All that and more tomorrow on Easter Saturday with Alex Cardinale. And I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Easter Bash. Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you have a great Easter weekend and a great Easter this Sunday. If you enjoyed the show, please smash that like button and subscribe for more amazing videos. Happy Easter, everybody, and good night from Port St. Lucie. Happy Easter. I, Alex Cardinale, would like to say thank you for watching this live stream on the Alex Cardinale Entertainment YouTube channel. I personally hope you enjoyed the live stream and the video. If you did enjoy the live stream, please smash that like button and please share this video on social media so that your friends and family can enjoy it as well. If you are a first-time viewer or new to my YouTube channel, I highly recommend hitting that subscribe button and ding the notification bell for notifications when I go live next or when I upload a video. I highly recommend subscribing so you're a member of the ACE community. Thank you for watching ACE.